It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants, leader at quarterback. He got his reps in a week ago, over 400 yards through the air. It's the Giants and the Cards, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in off a loss in the opener last week. That one was on the road. Now they get their first taste here of home cooking.
And what they're hoping to do is feed off the energy of the home crowd.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The numbers for him from a week ago: 22 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
Leading the league in rushing after week 1, you know he'd love to double down and continue that type of play here in week 2.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Back to throw. McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Throw left side complete. That's Evans. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Operating from the gun. Hartman, wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Hartman, he'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A swing pass here to Edwards. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. To throw on second down, McCarthy. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This a 33-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You talk about this Giant defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Looking to throw. Hartman. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I can't imagine we'd see another throw here. 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown! A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. 2nd and a couple. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. Oh, nice move. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door. Edwards trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good footwork at the 30. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Hartman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more.
2nd and 10.
Now this throw caught left side.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Off play action. Hartman. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Hartman had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room.
It got his man complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Edwards.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw again.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
On first down, Hartman. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Hartman.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing to start the drive.
McCarthy, that to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. This now a 3rd and 4.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. He's going to float this one deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Hartman. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
66 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Right back to him on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. McCarthy. He finds his man Johnson. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Throwing on 1st down. Hartman.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Throwing again. Hartman. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. McCarthy. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Back to throw. McCarthy.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 71 yards.
And the Giants are able to widen their advantage.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 19-point game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Hartman. His throw incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hartman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Oh, good move.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Off the play fake. McCarthy. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The Giants on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Throwing to start the drive. Hartman. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Hartman.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
36 yards on the punt with no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off play action. McCarthy. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
124 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Throwing to start the drive, Hartman.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Hartman.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And now the rookie's free.
Now inside the 25.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Throwing to start the drive, McCarthy. And he will find his man on the outside. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Heady.
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
4th down, 10 yards to go. Pass complete, Thomas.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
And he's got his man on the out route.
Here's 1st down.
And that is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Giants, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.